So you're ready to collaborate inside of your business in order to grow your platform and do some really cool things in the industry, but you're not quite sure where to start. Today we are launching a brand new challenge I would love for you to join me on. This is something I'm doing for myself, and I am challenging myself to reach out to one person or company every single day to pitch some form of collaboration. Now this might be an interview on my channel or on their channel. This could be something like an actual branded deal or sponsored deal. This could be something like promoting each other. There's a lot of different options for this, and they can be big or they can be small, but I'm challenging you to join me in reaching out to one person every single day for the entire month of August. So I will be breaking down everything I'm doing and the people I'm reaching out to and the results every single day on my TikTok and my Instagram. So I'm going to be breaking this down to show you in real time exactly what's happening with me. And sometimes you are going to get a yes, which means you're going to be able to do some really cool things in your business. And sometimes you're going to get a no, and you're going to learn how to pivot and redirect and be able to take that to someone else if someone says no to you, so that you can continue to pursue those different avenues. So today we're going to break down all sorts of things and help you come up with people you can collaborate with. Now I will be dropping tutorials on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube over the next couple of days on how to do this, the emails you can be sending, how to get their contact information, all of those things. But I want to talk about how we can reach out to specific people and who we should be reaching out to. So let's talk ideas on who you as an entrepreneur can be reaching out to. If you're jumping in, say hello, let me know where you're joining me from, and let's break down people that you can be reaching out to for collaborations. So earlier today, I started this process. Now I'm doing at least one per day. I'm probably going to end up doing more than one per day just because I have been on this kick of finding really good potential collaborations for me. So I am later, after we get off of this, I am actually going to be reaching out to somebody who runs conventions. And I'm going to invite them onto my YouTube show because I would like them to guest. I would like them to do a tutorial on how they do it so that when my students are considering creating or attending a convention, they know the work that goes into it and how that can work. Now, eventually, I want to parlay that into pitching to speak at one of this person's conventions, but that's down the road later this month because I'm doing it in steps. Now, another thing that I reached out for this morning was a really cool collaboration on somebody I want on my show for a guest position in one of the Experts for Authors series. Now, I can't tell you who it is just yet, but I am reaching out to some really cool people. Now, there was another one that I did this morning that they actually had started to contact me about a potential project. They wanted to send me some swag because I work with them as one of their partners or one of their affiliates, both actually, and I pitched being able to do an actual collaboration with them where I would create educational content for their platforms. So we'll see what happens when that person gets back to me, but I am pitching every single day at least one person that I can be reaching out to. Now I'm going to do this. Some of it's going to be intentional. I have been watching these people. I've been interacting with their social medias. I am planning to reach out to them. And some of them, I just find people in the moment to reach out to. So one of my best places to find people to reach out for a collaboration is TikTok. I love scrolling through the TikTok feed. And when I see somebody that could offer value or benefit to my students or my followers, I'll message them. I'll say, hey, listen, I've got this series. I want to get you on my YouTube channel. How do I reach out to see if it's going to be a good fit? And then I'm able to pitch them from there. Always make sure you're doing this via email, never via DMs. If you have to DM them to get their email, that's okay. But any relevant information is going to be trackable through your email, and it's much more professional. So I had a really great question on my Facebook page because I dropped this information on this challenge on my TikTok, on my Instagram, on my YouTube, and on my LinkedIn today, and people are jumping in and getting involved, and they wanted to know, but how do I figure out who I should be pitching? Where should I reach out to? What should I do? So let's break down some of the potential things that you could be doing as whatever you are as an entrepreneur. So let me know what you do, and I'll give you some really great tips. I know we've got some readers in here. So readers, if you want to jump in on this one, something that you could be doing is reaching out to authors for interviews. This could be a live stream interview on Instagram. It could be an audio only interview over on Clubhouse. It could be an interview where you send 3 questions and they text back those answers and you put it in a picture on your Instagram feed in the caption. You can reach out to authors and have these really cool collaborations by building up your platforms. Now, as a reader, you can also reach out to other readers and do cross-promotion. You can build each other up. You could do some kind of fun video collaboration. You've seen on my channel, I've done fun collaborations as somebody who pulls in other creators, and we'll each do our lines, and then we'll splice the videos together to create different scenes or different stories or just different parody type things that we can then be cross-promoting each other on. So I would reach out to other readers. I would reach out to other authors and see who wants to collaborate on that front. Now, I did have a financial professional reach out this morning. She's going to jump in on the fun with this one as well. So who might she be able to reach out to? An obvious answer is going to be other financial professionals, other people who are going to be teaching along the same lines as her, but she might want to step outside the box just a little bit. So who else works in the financial field that maybe she could kind of team up with? Well, professional CPAs. I just had met a really great CPA, and we dropped a mini series over on my YouTube channel on taxes for influencers and how they can get ready to deal with all of that stuff. That might be a really good collaboration for the two of them so that they can talk about saving money, getting ready for tax season, all of these things, and how to spend that money wisely and invest it wisely. Another thing that she could do is reach out to people who help people invest. That would be a fantastic collaboration. But I don't just want her dealing with people inside of the financial field. I also want her to reach out to non-financial people. Because she is somebody who's educating on this, a really cool thing to do would be to reach out to non-industry professionals like influencers, for example. She might be able to reach out to a professional influencer and have them on her show as a coaching session. And so she could bring them on and say, hey, here's your business. Tell us a little bit about it. What do you do? How do you make your money? Now let's talk about how we can invest it wisely. Let's talk about how we can be saving it in specific accounts to make sure you can cover things like your taxes and make sure you have enough for travel and make sure you have enough for all the things behind the scenes of your life to make sure that you're not stressed as you are making this income. So she can reach out to people that might be coachable on a video or on a live stream or inside of her Facebook group. She can also reach out to other people who are, let's say, small business entrepreneurs, or she teaches six-figure entrepreneurs. She can reach out to those people and they can do some cross-promotion on social media. So like I said, we do sometimes those really cool parody episodes, and you'll have one person as one character and one person as the other character. You'll script the lines out. You film your lines, they'll film their lines, and then you put the video together to cross-promote each other and have a really fun, interesting conversation about something related to the industry. So you have the ability to look around and decide, oh, that seems like a cool person. How can I collaborate with them? And again, it doesn't come down to just being very specific in a teeny tiny box with a very small set of parameters type of collaborations. This can be all sorts of things. It could be as simple as, hey, you're really cool. I want to give you a shout out in my Instagram stories. It's a slide that lasts for 24 hours and it's just a little about a cool creator. I would like permission to pull one of your pretty photos and to share it to my Instagram stories with 3 facts about you. Would you be able to give me this information? Because I just want to give you a shout out. It does not have to be something that they reciprocate or even necessarily participate in. You can just make that connection and say, hey, I want to feature you, or I want to show you off. I think my students, my followers, my people would be interested in hearing a little bit more about you. Here's what I would like to do. You can reach out and form these collaborations. So they can be really big. It could be reaching out to Target to pitch a brand collaboration, and it could be really small. Something like, hey, I see that you're a really cool entrepreneur in my field. I just wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to make myself known to you, and I wanted to let you know I really like your content. It doesn't even have to go beyond that, because with this entire challenge, our goal is to practice pitching. Why? Why are we doing this? Well, first, because you might be able to get really cool collaborations from this. If you reach out to somebody and they say yes, y'all just got a really cool collaboration that you can be doing with someone. You have some way that you can grow your business and their business. If they say no, now you've learned rejection. Now we can take that without being too hurt by it, because tomorrow we have a brand new person we're going to pitch. And chances are you're probably going to get a lot of no's. This is going to help you to learn to overcome that rejection and to take that idea, pivot, and ask somebody else who might actually say yes with this one. So we're learning how to pitch. We're going to hone our craft of pitching. We're going to learn about how to construct these emails. And I have videos that I'm dropping over today and tomorrow and the next couple of days on how to do this. I'm breaking it all down for you on my TikTok, my Instagram, and my YouTube channel. So you can get it in all the places. And you're going to hone your ability to reach out to people. You're going to hone your ability to identify interesting things and then turn it into a collaboration. You're going to learn how to navigate being rejected, and you're going to learn how to navigate being able to say yes to these things. So if somebody says yes, now you gotta learn what you gotta do so that you can make these things happen in a timely fashion. So you want to make sure that you are trying this, because the more you try this and the more you do this, the less fearful you have to be over it. The more you do it, the easier it becomes for you to do these things and to take these risks and to take these steps. So if you're here, hello and welcome. We're talking about my August challenge where we are pitching one person or company every single day inside of August. Today's the 1st. So I want you to be dropping all of your ideas for who you can be reaching out to right now. Are you a candle creator? Are you a reader? Are you an author? Are you a financial expert? Are you a CPA? Drop your industry or drop your job and I'll give you ideas for who you can reach out to. Sometimes I'll even have here, go contact this person. This would be a cool person for you, but sometimes it'll be general ideas. So let me know down below. But we want to make sure that you are reaching out because this is a really great way to level up what you're doing. Readers, beautiful. So as a reader, if you want to be collaborating with people, I want you to reach out to authors and I want you to pitch maybe an interview on an Instagram live or a TikTok live. It could be a written interview that you're putting on a blog or a three-question interview that you're going to put in the caption of an Instagram post where you take a pretty picture of their book and pop it up there. I want you to reach out to people and do cool things, but you can also reach out to other readers. You can interview other readers and say, what's your top book? What's a really cool book you're looking forward to reading? And what is a book that you would write if you were going to write a story? What genre would you write in? And that way, you have the ability to collaborate with these people. Or, like I was saying earlier, you could do an Instagram story swap or a TikTok story swap. You have the ability to create some kind of parody together. There's a lot of things you can do, especially as readers inside of the book community, to then collaborate with these people and grow your audience and grow their audience because you're swapping audiences. It's a really great way to connect. Now, you also want to make sure that you are actively working on getting better at this. So the one you drop today, whoever you email today, probably won't be your best work. And that's okay. That's totally okay. Because they'll say yes or they'll say no and you move on from there. Tomorrow is a brand new day. Now, if you get really good at this and you start identifying a lot of things that you want to collaborate with, go ahead and do more than one a day. That's fine. I'm going to recommend that you do these pretty early on in your day. It's not necessarily something that has to be later in your day unless you're super busy, but I like doing it first thing because I can jump on social media, I can scroll through, I can find somebody, and then I can message them and reach out to them. Or I can do it before I go to work. My work is here, but you get the idea. You want to make sure that you're not putting it off till the end of the day because then you might not do it. So doing it early in your day typically gets better results because it's the first thing in people's inboxes when they open up their email in the morning, which means they're much more likely to respond to you, that you are not forgetting to do it or getting busy or tired or overwhelmed because you've done it earlier in the day. So there's a lot of things that you could be doing in order to grow this and make sure that you're getting some collaborations. And just imagine how freaking cool your business is going to be 1 month from now. Right now, you're doing things on your own. Maybe you've had some collaborations and maybe you haven't. But a month from now, if you pitch one person per day the entire month, imagine what you are going to be able to achieve and the collaborations you're going to get or the knowledge you're going to learn along the way as you're doing this project. So I hope you will join me in all of the fun for this one. If you are going to go ahead and join me, drop a line down below and let me know that you're jumping into this conversation. I am going to be posting who I'm reaching out to, not their specific names, but the job title and why I'm pitching them, because it's going to be different every single day. And then I'm going to tell you the results. So as these people start to email me back, I'm going to tell you if they said yes, no. I mean, if you don't hear anything, it means they ignored me. But some people take a really long time. So it could be the same day. It could be a week later. It could be a month later. It might be well after this project is over they finally get back to me. I'll also let you know past things. So as I've been doing this for a while, where I've been messaging people pretty much daily to get really cool things happening inside of the business. So as these people start to get back to me a week later or 2 months later, because some of these people are a little on the slow side, I'm going to let you know all those things as well so that you can see in real time when I get rejected and when I get accepted and what we're doing and all the things. So I'll show you exactly how I'm doing it inside of my business so you don't feel alone as you're doing this too. Questions, comments, drop those down below. I'll be posting tutorials on how to do this so that you can check that out as well. Make sure you're following along for all the behind the scenes on how to do this challenge as we continue to grow and go together.